Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Rick Porcello starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And he takes ball one. On the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Russell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. Now batting, Juan Soto. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Mancini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting third.
Here's Mookie Betts. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Cobb comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So now the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set, here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Right side, hit hard. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. Now the pitch.
Leading off for Baltimore.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So digging in now, Renato Nunez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Caleb Joseph. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Soto has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Andrioli has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Joseph gathers, but he can't get it there in time. Moreland is aboard after the strikeout. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit sharply toward the right side, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Striding in once again, Addison Russell will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogarts is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Soto over at second. Pedroia on at first with nobody out. high in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. One down. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Men on third with two down. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini, as we begin the top of the fourth. In there, strike one. Seared down the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here's a strike. A ball and two strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And here's Renato Nunez. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And there's ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch.
Moreland.
And it's fouled away. Ball one.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Devers Enters the day in third place in all-star fan voting at his position at third, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini going back, and it's gone into the monster seat.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Cobb into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. Andrioli will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So, stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting.
Stepping into the box, John Andrioli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now the
Second
pitch.
baseman, Justin Pedroia.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Just keeping him close. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Andrioli has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Cobb comes set. Here's the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matty D. Well, Dero, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
1-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three runs already home here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Bullet back up the middle. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Nunez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1-1 the count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto racing back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Now a long throw to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay.
Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take. Count remains 2 and 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Behind 0-2 now. Nunez is off at first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Richard Blyers will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. Villar over to his left, and there's 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. The short hit hard, gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Juan Soto to the plate now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Charlie Morton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. In on the hands a bit with the fastball, it's 1-0. Morton playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So 1-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bogarts has a play, and the inning is over. We'll see Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In the air out to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Villar onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And Rioli is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The Bo Sox leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out to right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Sean Gilmartin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Steve Pearce is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Cole Calhoun will get the call to pinch hit here. See what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun.
2-2's the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the... Steve Pearce will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Cole Calhoun will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. 9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Greg Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Tim Beckham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Renato Nunez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nunez in the hole. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Betts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice shot.
0-1 the count. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Here's Addison Russell as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Russell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Michael Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 60.
Blake Swihart will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The Red Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mancini over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Brock Holt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Orioles came through in it.